And even though we're not granted the opportunity to host this event at a physical venue and welcome you all in person due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it's very much my pleasure to be here with you all virtually. Now, this year is our special as we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of our foundation. Through many crises and challenging times, Kinan Foundation Asia strives to deliver impact with the support of our partners to further the goals of transforming education, driving the economy, and building social inclusion in Thailand, Vietnam, and other Southeast Asian nations. So without further ado, it's my honor to begin this special reception with video statements from the founding U.S. board member and Kinan family member, Mr. Jack Casada, trustee of Kinan Foundation Asia, and Mr. Evan Gwynn, Kinan family representative.
It gives me immense pleasure to briefly share my recollections on the origins of the Kinan Foundation Asia and its remarkable growth over the past 25 years. The foundation seeds were planted in 1991 with a grant to the University of North Carolina's Frank Hawkins Kenan Institute of Private Enterprise by New York City Group Foundation to bring 10 distinguished Thais to UNC. Among those were Dr. Aswin Chintakanad, who later became president of the foundation. These Citigroup Kenan Fellows fostered contributing relationships by an important set of Thai leaders, such as former Prime Minister Anand Panjarachan, Dr. Murray Pridangsidi, then head of the Thai Stock Exchange, Dr. Pisit Pakasame, head of the National Economic and Social Development Board, and Kunying Jada Wantanasirtham, CEO of Siam Commercial Bank. The initial major in-country program catalyst was a 1993 USAID $10 million grant to UNC's Kenan Institute to establish the U.S.-Thailand Development Partnership. This program had two key objectives. First, to transfer U.S. knowledge and technology to Thailand that was mutually beneficial to both nations. And second, to establish an organization that would succeed USAID's exiting Thailand office once the partnership initiative concluded. Kenan became chairman of the new organization, the Kinan Foundation Asia. A foundation endowment was established by USAID, the William Rand Kenan Jr. Charitable Trust, and the Royal Thai government to support future programming. The foundation substantially grew in the early 2000s through its acquisition of a 10-year, $23 million USAID grant to manage the Accelerating Economic Recovery of Asia initiative following the 1997-98 Asia financial crisis. In the ensuing years, many more foundation projects were supported by both the public and private sector. The foundation further advanced during the past decade to what it is today, an enlightening beacon that leverages the private sector for the public interest, fostering SME development and upgrading the skills of Thailand's and the region's young citizens to create a better future for themselves and their nations. It has been a special privilege for me to be engaged with the Kinan Foundation Asia from its embryonic years. Congratulations on so many wonderful achievements. Kapkan Krap.
I'm Evan Gwynn, a longtime friend and supporter of Kinan Foundation Asia, and as of this year, a new trustee. As a member of the Kinan family, I respect Kinan Foundation Asia's goals and values, which a quarter century later are still harmonious with Frank Kenan's philosophy that all the freedoms we enjoy are related to free enterprise. Long-term development is best achieved through free market mechanisms, and this continues to be exemplified through Kinan Foundation's development goals of driving economic and social inclusion programs and transforming education to ensure every child receives a 21st century education and is prepared for the careers of tomorrow. With the belief that private enterprise is the cornerstone of a prosperous and free society, Kinan Foundation fosters the entrepreneurial spirit to stimulate economic prosperity, strengthen private enterprise systems, and improve the lives of people in Thailand and around the world. Congratulations to Kinan Foundation Asia and everyone involved on 25 years of success in empowering people to achieve their dreams.
Thank you, Mr. Casada and Mr. Gwen, for a warm welcoming. And that was only the beginning. For the past 25 years, Kinan has been the long-standing support to Thailand through several major crises, by equipping knowledge and skills to empower vulnerable people through more than 1,000 projects in Thailand, Vietnam, and Southeast Asia. Next, please join me in welcoming Kun Hing Chada Watthana Saritam, Chairperson of Kinan Foundation Asia, to give an opening remark for Kinan Foundation Asia's annual reception.
สวัสดีค่ะ It is my honor and great pleasure today to be welcoming you to the reception to mark Kinan Foundation Asia's 26th anniversary. May I thank you all for participating in the program, and I do hope that this online reception that we are holding, the first that we've ever done, of course, will allow us to send you our warm wishes for your good health and good work over the coming years. It is also my pleasure to briefly capture a bit of our endeavors over the years, the objectives, the challenges, the jobs done, and those that remain to be undertaken, and the current issues that we are tackling. These topics will be shared with you in greater detail in any minute after my short introduction. So I think it is clear that the pandemic has significantly affected people's lives and, for many people, their future. The changes coupling the new normal are accelerating the need to enhance knowledge, technology, and skills. Developing resilient people will build the foundation for a sustainable future to withstand and recover from the crises. At the same time, the COVID-19 crisis has revealed disparities, including gender inequalities, the widening gaps in income levels, the digital divide, and generational aspects. To move our societies towards a sustainable future, building inclusive communities is not an option, but an obligation. Building the right knowledge and skills is necessary to build resilience and in our beneficiaries, including teachers, students, small business owners, and community members. I'm happy to report that even during these challenging times, the Kinan Foundation Asia continues to deliver high-quality services with the support of our partners to further the goals of transforming education and driving the economy and social inclusion. We have contributed to Thailand, Vietnam, and other Southeast Asian nations' social and economic development for over 25 years. We hope we have helped to create a substantial impact for the future, focusing on giving knowledge and skills to empower 3.5 million people through more than 1,000 projects, big and small. For Thailand, Kinan has supported Thailand through several major crises, notable ones being the 1997 financial crisis, the Asian tsunami disaster, I think it was in 2004, unrest in the Deep South, and the spread of bird flu. Kinan has also responded to the Thailand and the Mekong countries' changing needs. We have contributed to the control of malaria, and our programs are preparing youth for Industry 4.0. And with the COVID-19 pandemic severely affecting Kinan's beneficiaries over the past 2 years, we have shifted to a blended service delivery approach, which means combining both online and offline elements, leveraging digital platforms. The seminars and workshops implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic over the past couple of years have benefited more than 550,000 people. We are most appreciative to all of our sponsors and partners for your continued cooperation. We will continue to focus on improving our beneficiaries' quality of life, even in this challenging time. We shall always uphold our commitment to empowering people with the knowledge, technology, and skills needed for a better future. Continued support from all sides thus is not just inspiring, but also fundamental in the drive to create a more inclusive society. So we thank you all for attending today's 26th anniversary reception and hope you will find our program for today both interesting and inspiring to join hands to help us all build a sustainable future for all. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Kun Hing Chada, for the remarkable opening speech. Next, we're honored to present you Kinan Foundation Asia's 25th anniversary video, sharing Kinan's goals and programs that have empowered people for over 25 years.
เมื่อทุกจังหวะชีวิตคือเรื่องของโอกาส โอกาสที่จะเข้าถึงการศึกษา โอกาสที่จะมีความมั่นคงในอาชีพและการเงิน โอกาสที่จะมีชีวิตที่ดีขึ้น ผู้คนมากมายจึงต้องดิ้นรนเพื่อให้ได้มาซึ่งโอกาส เมื่อโลกปรับรูปแบบของโอกาสก็เปลี่ยนไปเพื่อตอบสนองต่อความเปลี่ยนแปลงทุกภาคส่วนจึงต้องร่วมมือกันมูลนิธิคีนันแห่งเอเชียมีท่านอานันต์ปัญญารชุนอดีตนายกรัฐมนตรีไทยเป็นผู้ก่อตั้งในปีพุทธศักราช 2539 และปัจจุบันดำรงตำแหน่งประธานกิตติมศักดิ์เราเป็นหนึ่งในองค์กรไม่แสวงหาผลกำไรที่เข้าใจถึงความสำคัญของโอกาสเรามุ่งมั่นที่จะสร้างทักษะและความรู้ในโลกศตวรรษที่ 21 ให้กับผู้คนในภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ด้วยความสามารถในการเข้าถึงกลุ่มเปราะบางคีนันได้ร่วมมือกับเครือข่ายพันธมิตรที่เข้มแข็งทั้งภาครัฐและภาคเอกชนจัดการอบรมมาตรฐานสากลเรามอบโอกาสผ่านการเปลี่ยนการศึกษาพร้อมสร้างสังคมและเศรษฐกิจที่เสมอภาคเราเริ่มช่วยเหลือผู้คนมาตั้งแต่วิกฤตต้มยำกุ้งมีส่วนร่วมฟื้นฟูภัยพิบัติสึนามิจนกระทั่งเหตุการณ์ระบาดของเชื้อไวรัสโคโรนา -19 ตลอด 25 ปีที่คีนันร่วมมือกับมหาวิทยาลัยชั้นนำของโลกเครือข่ายสังคมและกลุ่มครูและวิทยากรต้นแบบสร้างโอกาสให้ผู้คนกว่า 3 ล้านชีวิตผ่านโครงการนับพันโครงการ
Kinan really know what the economy or what the society or what Thai people need or those underdeveloping, underprivileged. We want to do with the community or what we want to do with the youth or even the people with disability or the women. Kinan always come with the answer. They have the team that can support on this kind of activity.
And I'm consistently impressed by Kinan's talent within the organization, the deep understanding of Thailand, and also really the ability to take a plan and a vision of a better future and really translate that into impact on the ground. I think that's Kinan's core strength, something that I've been very privileged to see for years as a long-term partner to the organization.
คีนันเข้ามาเห็นความสำคัญของการศึกษาของไทยทั้งด้านการเรียนการสอนได้รับรู้เทคนิคใหม่ๆที่สามารถส่งเสริมการเรียนรู้ของเด็กนักเรียนได้จริงๆค่ะ
ขอบคุณโครงการคีนันที่ทำต่อเนื่องมาอย่างยาวนานในการให้ความรู้แล้วก็ให้โอกาสทั้งผู้ประกอบการแล้วก็คนทั่วไปที่จะเรียนรู้แล้วก็เอาไปปรับใช้ให้เป็นประโยชน์นะคะ
คีนันยังคงเดินหน้าเพื่อสร้างทักษะความรู้และแรงบันดาลใจเพราะเราเชื่อว่าโอกาสสร้างได้ติดตามเรื่องราวของเราได้ที่ www.kinan/asia.org หรือ Facebook Kinan Foundation Asia
Now, as you can see, we've spent the last 25 years working with the belief that everyone deserves equal opportunities. And with great support from our partner, we've delivered more than 1,000 projects to build a sustainable future. And to show you what we mean, I have a very special guest to share with us how Kinan Foundation Asia helps bridge the gaps in the 21st century society. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honor to bring to the stage Kun Piyabut Chonwitan, Vice Chairman and President of Kinan Foundation Asia.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Kujin Chada Watanasri Tham, distinguished member of the Board of Trustees, distinguished partners, distinguished guests. For the past 25 years, our vision and objectives has never been altered. Kinan always believed that everyone deserves equal opportunities and has the right to build a better life. Every day at Kinan, we endeavor to transform education, drive the competitiveness of MSME, and foster social inclusion. Kinan has a wealth of experience in delivering projects that result in impactful changes in the education sector through partnerships. In 2021, we partnered with Caterpillar, Boeing, Sumitomo, and Indorama in Thailand and Vietnam. Moreover, Kinan continues to strengthen MSME with digital education and 21st century entrepreneurship, and promote social inclusion with a variety of innovative projects. Kinan proud to claim that we are the only certified booth with Facebook trainer in Thailand. Through the Kinan Micro and Innovative SME Academy, Kinan trained thousands of SME owners across Thailand. With the support of Facebook, City Foundation, and Mercy Corps Visa Foundation. Through collaboration with the Office of SME Promotion, OSMEP, projects such as Next Normal Situation Analysis and OSMEP Women Entrepreneur bring Thai entrepreneurs to the global market. Funded by UN Women, the We Empower Asia project achieved in empowering women in the business sector. The US government continues to be an important partner in this program on social inclusion, which include developing youth leaders as well as women entrepreneurs in Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, and the whole ASEAN. These are recent examples of our 25 years of work, contributing to development goals for a sustainable future. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are the blueprint that Thailand employs as a guiding light to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. They address the global challenges we face, including poverty, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, decent work, and economic growth, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, reduce inequality, and sustainable cities and community. Kinan indeed want to play a key role in some of this exciting development. To take another step forward, understanding the problem and how Kinan respond to them, we invite you all to one of our 2 breakout rooms, where we will demonstrate our work that contribute to SDGs through interactive approaches. The first room is called Economic and Education of the Future, demonstrating how end-to-end capacity building can transform the economy and education through equipping 21st century knowledge and skill to disadvantaged small businesses and teachers. The other room is called Next Generation Young Generation, exploring how Kinan and partners can build the capacity of children and youths and create equal opportunities for decent work in the future of digital age. We hope you, through the virtual exhibition, to gain an insight, and we love to share with you today. Kinan look forward to working with you to empower vulnerable population with the knowledge, technology, and skills required to elevate Thailand and Vietnam and ASEAN to achieve a higher level of inclusive society, and hence sustainable economy and quality of life. Thank you very much, and thank you for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Khun Piyabut, Vice Chairman and President of Kinan Foundation Asia, for the insightful speech. And now, for the surprise, we'd like to cordially invite you all to join the breakout rooms that we prepared to find out more about our ongoing support to society in the past 25 years. The first room is called Economic and Education of the Future, that will showcase how end-to-end capacity building can transform economic and education through equipping 21st century knowledge and skills to disadvantaged small businesses and teachers. In another room, we have the new generation of young generation that will illustrate how Kinan and partners can build the capacity of children and youth in creating equal opportunities for decent work in the future of digital age. We'll be spending the next 20 minutes sharing with you our insight, and we also prepared some exciting activities for you, all in hope to paint a clearer picture on how together we can build the better tomorrow. But before we part ways, I'd like to invite everyone to join together for a group photo as a memoir of this successful event. So if you can, please turn on your camera for a quick picture. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you so much for your cooperation. So we'll do a few takes. Team, I hope everyone's ready. Okay, so first take, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, second take, please. 3, 2, 1. And they say third time's the charm, so let's do another one in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you very much for that. So after the breakout, please don't leave just yet. We'll reconvene back here in the main room after 20 minutes. So if everything's all set and ready to go now, let's get the ball rolling in 3, 2, 1.
Co-host of this. I'm co-host of this breakout room, Sompiti Walipodom, a senior consultant from Kinan's business and economic team. It's very nice to have you all here with us today. As Kun Shalita said and demonstrated earlier, you have supported us in improving Thailand's education. However, you see young people growing up, they are still facing a lot of challenges in today's economy. It's really hard, right, today, everyone? So we, as a business and economic development team, we have worked in providing youth and adults a lot of job readiness skills and entrepreneurial skills. Our ultimate aim here is to, of course, we would like to build workforce and SMEs of the future. So just like education programs, we work toward SDGs goal with multiple development partners for better future, including you, everyone in the room. So I would like to take this opportunity to show you a short video for project activity. It will take about less than 4 minutes. This activity is from a project called We Empower Asia by UN Women. We have provide training on women's empowerment principles, or WEPs, to management owners of private companies. The participants were very kind to share their experiences with us in the video. So let's watch the video. After watching it, I would like you to help me identify what the SDGs we have achieved. Okay, let the video roll.
ความสำคัญของการที่เป็น gender equality มากขึ้นนะครับเพราะว่าอย่างปกติแล้วครับเราอาจจะมองเป็นในมุมของการ freedom เป็นมุมของสิทธิแต่เราไม่ได้มองในมุมของ business หรือองค์กรนะครับทั้งที่จริงๆแล้วมันเกี่ยวข้องทั้ง leadership นะครับเกี่ยวข้องทั้ง tour workplace เกี่ยวข้องทั้ง marketplace แล้วก็ community เราเห็นความสำคัญว่าไอสิ่งที่เล็กๆน้อยๆที่อาจจะแบบเป็นไบแอสที่เราอาจจะไม่ได้คิดถึงมันส่งผลกระทบแล้วมันก็ทำให้องค์กรเรามันอาจจะโตไม่ได้อย่างที่เราต้องการ
ค่ะอย่างแรกเลยการอบรมเนี้ยได้เจรไนนะคะให้เราเห็น principle ถึง7อย่างนะคะก็ทำให้เรารู้ว่าขั้นตอนหรือหลักการที่ชัดเจนมากขึ้นทำให้เราเห็นตัวอย่างนะคะ scenario ความสำเร็จแล้วก็การที่ผู้ที่เป็นนักบริหารนักธุรกิจนำไปใช้ในองค์กรเนี่ยซึ่งสามารถนำไปใช้ได้จริงในประเทศไทยของเราค่ะ
อันดับแรกก็ต้องไปตรวจสุขภาพตัวเองก่อนนะครับเหมือนตรวจสุขภาพองค์กรเนาะด้วยแบบทดสอบนะครับซึ่งจริงๆใช้ได้ฟรีด้วยนะครับผมเราสามารถเข้าไปดูแล้วก็ไปดูว่าแก็บ development ของเราเป็นเรื่องอะไรนะครับแล้วนำไปพัฒนานำไป develop ในองค์กรของตัวเองอันนี้เป็นจุดเริ่มต้นก่อนแล้วค่อยขยับไปอาจจะเป็นเรื่องของว่าเราจะไปสู่องค์กรอื่นๆหรือพูดคุยกับผู้บริหารหรือบริษัทในเครืออื่นๆต่อไปได้
อย่างแรกเลยค่ะเราคงต้องทำการเช็คสเตตัสนะคะขององค์กรเองก่อนเมื่อเรารู้แล้วเนาะว่าเราอยู่ในสเตจแบบไหนนะคะเราก็อาจจะวางแผนเพื่อพัฒนาในเรื่องนี้ค่ะแล้วก็จากนั้นค่ะเราอาจจะมีการ set priority นะคะโดยเชื่อมโยงกับ impact ซึ่งตรงนี้ละค่ะจะเป็นส่วนที่โน้มน้าวให้เกิด action ขึ้นจริงๆ
ก็เราได้มีทิศทางที่ดีขึ้นนะคะได้นึกถึง humanity นะคะมันก็ทำให้องค์กรเรามันดูน่าอยู่มากขึ้นนะคะวันนี้ที่ได้รับกลับไปน่าจะคอนเซิร์นในเรื่องของการที่จะมีที่ที่แบบให้กับลูกๆของพนักงานเนี่ยค่ะน่าจะดีถ้าลูกๆเขาได้มาอยู่ในสิ่งแวดล้อมในที่ทำงานแล้วคุณพ่อคุณแม่เขาไม่ได้กังวลเนี่ยนะคะมันน่าจะทำให้พนักงานเนี่ยอยากอยู่กับเราเป็นการรักษาพนักงานที่ไม่ได้ยากค่ะ
การที่มาอบรมครั้งนี้ทำให้เราเห็นชัดเจนมากขึ้นว่าจริงมันเกี่ยวข้องนะการที่บริษัทที่มีมุมมองจากผู้หญิงมีผู้หญิงเป็น Executive อย่างเงี้ยมันอาจจะมีมุมมองอื่นๆทำให้การเจริญเติบโตของบริษัทมันสูงขึ้นมีความสัมพันธ์ทางสถิติเห็นเป็นนัยยะเลยว่าบริษัทที่มี Executive เป็นผู้หญิงเนี่ยมีการเติบโตมากขึ้นอะไรแบบนี้ก็จริงๆอยากให้ลองเข้ามาฟังก่อนอย่างน้อยๆเรื่องแบรนดิ้งคุณได้แน่แล้วคุณยังได้เรื่องอื่นๆเช่นเรื่องของการจัดการภายในเรื่องของ gap of development ที่ทำให้เกิด gender equity ในองค์กรของคุณที่ทำให้เพิ่มเรื่องของ employee engagement ผมว่ามันเกี่ยวข้องกันนะเอาจริงๆแล้ว
การที่ได้มาเป็นส่วนร่วมส่วนนิดนึงก็ยังดีนะคะแล้วสิ่งที่เราสงสัยอยู่หรือว่าเราไม่ได้มองอาจจะเป็น blind spot เนี่ยค่ะทางเนี้ยเขาก็จะได้เป็นแสงสว่างนำพาเรา
ความสำเร็จค่ะมันไม่ได้เลือกจากการที่เรามีเพศอะไรแต่มันเลือกจากการที่เราเป็นบุคคลนั้นๆการเข้าร่วมกับเว็บนะคะเป็นจุดเริ่มต้นที่ดีที่เราจะได้เป็นองค์กรนะคะที่มีความเป็น gender equality ที่ถูกต้องในระดับโลกค่ะ
So I hope you enjoy our project activity here. This is just a showcase, but the team, please bring up the 17 SDGs again. Okay, everyone, you see the screen now. So just like what Kun Chalita have done earlier, we would like to see how you think that we link this project to SDGs. We have 17 choices here. You remember how to stamp? Yeah. Some of you start stamping already. Just any one of you who could not remember, just go to annotate tool at top of your screen and then click on stamp tool. I think we have that kind of consensus here. Remember, you can choose more than one goals. I will maybe give a little more time. All right. Okay. I see everyone participate in the activity very well. Maybe you know a lot about SDGs already. Okay, I see a lot of us go to number 5, gender equality, and some of us also, many go to goals number 8, decent work and economic growth, and wow, number 10, reduce inequality, and 17, partnerships for the goal. Actually, some of you also looking in the area of poverty and sustainability of communities. Yes, I would say that the projects, even though it's not really like big project, but it really can contribute to a lot of our SDGs, right? So the team, can you please help clear the annotate, please? Thank you. Okay, so Kinan would like to share our thought to you. We think that, of course, number 5, gender equality is very predominant goal here, because this project is basically about empowering women. So, and also this project empowers women with entrepreneurial skills, including networking and promoting business links to the global value chain. So this also responds to goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. So good job, everyone. You make the right choice. Then women being empowered economically will reduce economic inequality, right? So also promote social equality. So UN Women's Project also respond to SDG goal number 10, reduce inequality. The impact result of this project is increased international trade partnership and also cross-sectoral global partnerships for sustainable development. So we actually contribute to goals number 17, partnerships for the goals. I think most of you have the right choices. So good job, everyone. So any one of you would like to share your thought about SDGs or on any economic development project, and you would like to share how it contribute to these 17 goals, you can share your thought in the chat box. We would love to hear from you. Okay, I guess we are very good here, and thank you for participating with our small activity. It is great to see our effort in contributing to SDGs goals. Next slide, please. Okay, we still would like to hear from you about SDG thought. So other than UN Women's We Empower Asia project that we have presented to you, we also work on many other economic development projects. Our efforts actually reach thousands of disadvantaged groups. In 2021 alone, we raised awareness and trained 355 companies on the Women's Empowerment Principle, or WEPs. It's like the training that you have seen earlier in the video. Then we trained 547 women-owned business on entrepreneurial skills. We also gave training on digital marketing to 1,566 micro and small businesses and marginalized groups. And we trained 287 hotel employees and vocational students on 21st century skills. These are the skills that are deemed necessary to thrive, to succeed in today's economy. I would say this is only a fraction of Kinan's 25 years journey. We are very glad that you are on this path, on this journey with us. For this year impact, we actually work with many of you, including Facebook, the OSMAP, and many other partners. So we hope we continue to work together in the years to come. So I think we all agree that sustainability development goals affect our organization as well as it also affect us as an individual, as we live in the world together. So whether you are a government body or a private firm, aligning your strategies and practices with SDGs is very important nowadays to your organizational success. Of course, we need correct implementations for that. This is like the time for, taking right action, respond to the needs of today's society. This is the opportunity to attract your target audience, attract your consumer, and even, job talents to your organization. So Kinan is very pleased that we have used our skills and experience to support you with your social and economic sustainability development projects for 25 long years, working throughout economic areas across Thailand, ASEAN regions, and APEC regions. Now, please let me update you with Kinan's current service areas. You may see in the slide here. For education program where Kun Chalita presented earlier, Kinan's education team adopt internationally recognized, very strong curriculum. We offer teacher professional development, and for students, we also have the school leadership training and innovation camp, which is like very engaging, very interesting for both youth and teachers. In business and economic area, using Micro SME Academy is Kinan's capacity building service that we help enhance grassroots, micro and small business competitiveness. We can reach the hardest to reach group, and we adapt our trainings to best suit them. Okay, under SME Academy, we offer modules like entrepreneurship skill, financial literacy skill, digital technology that support micro SME. We also offer policy and business research and analysis services, including strategic public and private partnership. Issues of gender, youth, senior, grassroots, and other marginalized groups that your organization would care about are integrated in our education and economic development programs. So if you have any questions about our development program or the service areas that I'm presenting to you right now, you can leave questions in the chat box, or you can talk to our team later. Our team will try to address your questions right now if the time is allowed, or later with our representative. Our service, I would say we are constantly updated to be relevant to today's social and economic challenges. They can also be customized to match your organization strategies. With our expertise and our extensive networks, we create effective programs and campaigns that reach out to and allow our partners to build strong and meaningful relationship with key stakeholders, whether you would like to reach to teacher, youth, or other marginalized group. We even reach LGBTQ society or disabled people. I hope this small meeting give you some better picture of how you have helped improve the world with us, and we hope that we will have the honor to continue working alongside you as partner in development with our skills, our networks, and our 25 years of experience. thank you very much. I see the time is running out right now. So we appreciate your time being with us in this breakout today. Thank you again. And the room will be closing right now and you will be sent back to the main room. So please stay tuned. Thank you and we'll see you later.
Feel free to throw your idea in the chat box. So when you think of the new generation, the word new generation was the first word that came into your mind. Thank you very much. There is a word fresh, smart, young, of course, the young, because the young generation, right? Innovative learning. Thank you, Nadia. Yes, that's we're gonna talking about the innovative learning. Young, thank you, Kun Mi from Vietnam, Kun Vilasa, opportunity, right? Right, we're gonna talk about the opportunity that, that Kinan empowering this group of young people and, like how we empower them to achieve their dream. And thank you, Kun Alex. Yeah, we feel their energy, yeah. There's a word change makers from Uzira. And 4C, of course, 4C for the 21st century skills, the active, the empowering advocacy, right? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. There's a word dream, freedom, yes. But now I can feel the power, the energy of the young generation. So, thank you very much. Very, very impressive. And thank you for participating with us. And of course, you might already know that before the pandemic, over a third of children at school age in this region did not have an access to internet, and many students also lack of devices and adequate digital literacy. A recent UNICEF survey of youth in 10 ASEAN countries revealed that 60% of students did not receive any digital literacy education in schools. And of course, that's the mission of Kinan. Kinan Foundation Asia is aware of these challenges and overcome by adapting our program to address the capacity of children and youth to equip with the necessary skills for the future. So first of all, let us hear from Kun Nadia Soni, our senior consultant in innovative education, about how Kinan and our key partners have been working collaboratively to equip the young generation with all the 21st century skills to prepare them for the future success. So, Kun Nadia, please, over to you.
Thank you so much, Kun Sunisa. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us today. I'm Nadia Soni, Senior Consultant in Informal Education Service. We are pleased to introduce you how our innovation camps has been a complementary learning programs for a regular classroom that encourage students to leverage their capacity by applying the knowledge and skill learned from the camps to classroom and their future lives. We inspire students to create innovations and shape their communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity skills. As mentioned by my colleague Kun Sunisa, Light Art Festival, it's produced from the previous campus survey in which they will be encouraged to think out of the box and problem solve creatively. This set of data represent good overview of our previous virtual camp survey outcomes. Light Up the Night or the electricity is one of the certified models we have been trained and applied to our students. Over 90% of the participants expressed their great satisfaction toward the overall camp activities under this theme. And among the design activities, light show has always been the top preferred. Regarding the skill set, we are proud to learn that participants could greatly sharpen their creative thinking skills and artistic pursuit. Of course, retaining our stakeholder satisfaction is our key priority. What they say about us is essential for our curriculum development so as to manage better experiences in their learning journey. We ensure the relaxing learning environment. When the participants are relaxed, they are more readily able to learn. We ensure to foster emotional intelligence, self-confidence, independence, and other skills that prove beneficial long into their adulthood. Amidst the pandemic lockdown, our virtual camps and hybrid learning have played the important role to keep their learning on level with the sufficient support on the technical knowledge while embracing their needs. By the end of the camps, the participants would have developed the key skills to enjoy their learning journey. Now, we would like to share you some of their voice. Participants' voice is of course more important than ever. When asking students and teachers how unique propositions our camp are for them, these are some of the valuable comments that we'd like to share you today. Please enjoy.
ชอบทุกอย่างค่ะการต่อวงจรไฟแบบอนุกรมค่ะกิจกรรมสนุกแบบแสงเหนือค่ะเป็นกิจกรรมที่หนูไม่เคยทำมันเลยดึงดูดหนูให้สนใจค่ะคุณครูก็ได้เข้าร่วม2 วันนะคะก็ได้เห็นนักเรียนทำกิจกรรมแล้วมันทำได้สำเร็จเขาก็จะดีใจแล้วก็ได้รางวัลจากทางค่ายอะค่ะของหนูคงเป็นการในกิจกรรมมีการทดลองสิ่งของแปลกๆใหม่ๆเอามาฉายแสงให้เกิดเป็นแสงกระทบกับพื้นหลังใช่ไหมคะทักษะคิดวิเคราะห์นะคะการแก้ไขปัญหาเราสามารถนำสิ่งนี้ไปใช้ในห้องเรียนได้ต่อไปค่ะค่ายแบบนี้นะคะถือว่าเป็นค่ายที่ทำให้นักเรียนเนี่ยเขาได้เรียนรู้ด้วยตัวเองอะค่ะครูจะสังเกตว่าพี่วิทยากรนะคะเขาจะสอนสักแป๊บหนึ่งแล้วก็ให้นักเรียนได้ลงมือทำอะค่ะเป็นอะไรที่นักเรียนเขาไม่เบื่อค่ะอย่างเวลาครูสอนนะคะหลายวิชาอาจจะเป็นการทำให้เขาอาจจะรู้สึกเบื่อหรือว่าความสนใจจะลดน้อยลงอาจจะไม่ค่อยมีการเปิดไมค์ตอบคำถามอะค่ะก็ได้พบปะกับเพื่อนๆมีความสนุกสนานมานี่ก็ถือว่ารีแลกซ์ได้ความรู้เรื่องของการใช้เทคโนโลยีด้วยค่ะการใช้ Zoom ถือว่าเป็นสิ่งหนึ่งที่เหมาะสำหรับการเรียนออนไลน์ในช่วงนี้ด้วยค่ะการโปรแกรมต่างๆใน Zoom ใช้อย่างไรบางคนเด็กอาจยังไม่รู้อะค่ะแล้วก็เรียนรู้จากพี่ก็คอยแนะนำการใช้เทคโนโลยีในการสอนแต่ก่อนหน้านี้โรงเรียนใช้วิธีการสอนแบบออนแฮนด์พอคีนันเข้ามาทำกิจกรรมทางโรงเรียนก็เริ่มเห็นว่าเด็กสามารถที่จะเรียนแบบออนไลน์ได้ก็เลยลองเริ่มต้นจากมัธยมก่อนพอใช้กับพี่มัธยมแล้วก็เลยเริ่มขยับไปน้องประถมบ้างหลังจากที่ค่ายคีนันจบแล้วก็กลุ่มไลน์ของเด็กๆในค่ายก็สอบถามเขาก็บอกว่าครูสนุกมากเลยหนูไม่เคยทำการทดลองแบบนี้มาก่อนหนูมีความสุขหนูสนุกสนานอย่างน้อยเขาได้มีทักษะในการทำการทดลองการหาข้อมูลก็ถือว่าเป็นความโชคดีค่ายที่จัดกิจกรรมการเรียนรู้ให้กับนักเรียนได้ดีมากเลยนะคะก็อยากจะขอเชิญชวนนะคะเรียนค่ะถือว่าเป็นการปรับการเรียนรู้แบบใหม่ตอนแรกเคียวก็มองว่าคีนันเขาจะทำยังไงให้เด็กขยายโอกาสอย่างที่มีความพร้อมเกี่ยวกับอินเทอร์เน็ตแต่ค่ายคีนันเป็นค่ายที่ช่วยเหลือนักเรียนเยอะมากเลยค่ะมีการเติมเน็ตให้ด้วยนะคะแล้วก็มีการแนะนำแก้ปัญหาเด็กการแจกอุปกรณ์มีครบเลยนะคะก็อยากจะเชิญชวนคุณครูนะคะหรือว่าโรงเรียนต่างๆบอกเลยนะคะว่าไม่มีปัญหาสำหรับค่ายคีนันเลยค่ะคีนันจัดการให้ทุกอย่างแล้วก็เป็นกิจกรรมที่ดีกิจกรรมที่สร้างสรรค์นะคะทำให้เด็กอยู่ในสภาวะที่แบบว่าสถานการณ์แบบนี้เด็กอยู่ที่บ้านเกิดเมื่อเข้าค่ายเด็กมีความสุขนะคะได้แชร์ประสบการณ์ได้พูดคุยได้เจอเพื่อนนะคะต้องขอบคุณแทนเด็กๆมากๆเลยนะคะ
Okay, so these are the necessary details for us as a service provider to prolong our quality learning activities to the young. Last but not least, okay, on this special occasion, we have themed a STEM contest under Light Art Festival, allowing our potential to solve a specific challenge applying engineering design process while the fastest growing social online platform or TikTok to signify how digital literacy incorporates students' activities and their learning experience. However, due to time constraint, we are pleased to share with you one of the showcases. And luckily, the owner of such showcase is here with us today to meet and greet all of you with us here. Nong Som-o, are you there?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell a bit about yourself, please? Okay, so Nong Som Oh, she's actually the owner of such showpiece, and of course, she's one of our potential from Ban Khai schools. So today, she take leave in order to join us today. So any comments are welcome to her. Okay, so in order to just share you what she did, I would like to open a small clip from TikTok.
สวัสดีค่ะ หนูชื่อเด็กหญิงสุทธิโมสุขจำรัดอายุ 14 ปี อยู่ชั้นมัธยมศึกษาปีที่ 2 โรงเรียนบ้านค่ายค่ะเนื่องในโอกาสนะคะที่หนูได้มีการเข้าร่วมกิจกรรม Rise Art Festival เทศกาลแสงเหนือ หนูนั้นได้มีการสร้างสรรค์ผลงานของหนูขึ้นมา ผลงานของหนูนั้นมีชื่อว่าแสงเหนือในเงารักค่ะแน่นอนค่ะพูดถึงความรักก็มาจากวันวาเลนไทน์ที่ใกล้จะถึงนี้เองค่ะโดยจุดเด่นของมันนะคะคือรูปหัวใจนะคะเป็นเงารูปหัวใจสะท้อนไปยังด้านหลังและในการทำนะคะขั้นตอนการทำนี้หนูได้มีการนำกระบวนการออกแบบเชิงวิศวกรรมเข้ามาช่วยไม่ว่าจะเป็นการกำหนดปัญหาไปจนถึงการวางแผนการลงมือทำต่างๆค่ะและในคำถามสุดท้ายนะคะว่าหนูนั้นอยากเรียนต่อในสายอาชีพสเต็มใดสายอาชีพสเต็มมีอาชีพมากมายเลยค่ะหนูนั้นซึ่งอยากเป็นแพทย์หนูเลยก็อยากทำอาชีพของวิศวกรรมการแพทย์ค่ะ
Thank you for your attention, and we really wish to continue offering enriching camps with you to prepare our students today to become leaders tomorrow. Now I'd like to hand over the floor to you, Kun Sunisa. Thank you.
Thank you, Kunadia. That's very lovely and very interesting. So those who are a big fan of the Northern Light, it's your opportunity now to have it at your home, right? So join the Light Art Festival with Kunadia. Let's design a replica of the Northern Light together. So the other program that can't be missed is the Digital Citizenship program, which is delivering one of the necessary skills for the future workforce. So Kinan and the partners have been working with supporting by Facebook to expand the Breathing digital program to help Thai youth be equipped with the skills that need to be lived in a society where the communication and access to information is increasingly through digital technologies. So Kun Piyawan Chaivisesakun, the program manager of economic and social inclusion, would be sharing us a story of how Kinan has helped youth to overcome the challenges in the digital age. So over to you, Kun Piyawan.
Hi everyone, สวัสดีค่ะ Hi everyone. Before we start this session, let's share with us again through the chat box on what is the challenge in the digital way, in the digital world that you or your family or your children have faced. Share with us through the chat box. Feel free to share whatever the challenge that you face in the digital world, so we can turn this session a little bit to be a demonstration of our digital citizenship program. You can put in the chat box. Yeah, thank you, Kun Sunisa. Cyberbullying. Internet connectivity. Yeah, that would be a quite big challenge, as Kun Sunisa mentioned in the start. Like many our disadvantaged students and youth have some internet connectivity. Anyone else? Content creator. Nice. Yeah, Kinan has conducted over about like 10 virtual training to the digital citizenship with several beneficiaries, for example, like the youth, the student, the senior, and they already faced the challenge that you had shared with us, like the malware, the access to the digital device. Also, we found that the most of them has a different challenge, for example, like the cyberbullying, privacy setting, scammer, and also the dangerous people. And right now they have misinformation. Thank you, Kun Esa, to help on this. Okay, and our program, the Digital Citizenship, has been supported by Facebook. We had partnered with Facebook about 3 years to expand this program, work with our 11 program partners to reach out to over 1,000 people through our program called Digital Citizenship. And we have some attractive media resource to make sure our program, our content can reach to the people who has who has some challenge on that. Maybe let me share with you about the media that we are using when we are conduct the workshop. This media is in English, but we have some Thai to make sure that this reach out to our beneficiary. Let's learn together about how to be a good digital citizenship.
Recently, we've all spent more time online to stay connected, but criminals know this, and online scams are getting increasingly sophisticated. Let's learn about some of the most common online frauds and meet some typical scamsters. Romantic scamsters claim to be looking for love or friendship, but just want money. Lottery scamsters claim you have won a prize and ask for a payment to claim it. Sadly, the prize doesn't exist. Loan scamsters offer you a fake loan at cheap rates, but they just want a fee. Job scamsters trick you into sharing personal information by inventing fake jobs. And e-commerce scamsters claim to sell products that they don't have, often at cheap prices. So how can we stay safe? Never send money or personal information to people you don't know. Don't click unknown links. Never tell anyone your password. Don't accept friend requests from strangers. Always set up two-factor authentication. Remember, you can always get further information at facebook.com/help.
This was the media resource that we used to build, understand, and awareness of people in Thailand to aware of digital world has most of the risks and benefit for them. This is such a little journey that the digital citizenship should be aware of, and they are the voice from our digital citizenship who has equipped with the digital literacy program. These are just two youth leaders from the Student and Youth Council of Thailand who are engaging with us. And also right now, they expand this program to help people in their family, their friends, and also building a positive environment and make the digital world good for everyone. Thank you so much for joining with us, and turn hand over to Kun Sunisa.
Thank you, Kun Piyawan. And apparently, the digital literacy skill is an essential skill, not just for youth, but for us as well as the digital population in this century. And building the skills since they were young help them to become the responsible content creator, which I totally believe that in need of in this large global community. Another program that Kinan has been working for almost a decade in the Deep South is building youth leadership to build trust among people of different beliefs. And Kun Sophia is already here with us, so she's ready to share an impressive story of how Kinan program has empowered the lives of youth in the Deep South. So over to you, Kun Sophia.
Thank you, Kun Sunisa. Good morning, everyone. I am Sophia, Deputy Chief of Party, Chumchon Harapan program. Like Kun Sunisa mentioned before, Kinan has implemented the program called USAID Chumchon Harapan for almost a decade to build youth capacity, to be a connector, to connect diverse people in the Deep South provinces. While working with the youth in the Deep South, I found that some of the youth don't know how education benefits their life. Some have questions about what they should study for if finally they will grow up and working in a farm as a farmer and take care of their family farms. So they don't have enough motivation for further education, which later becomes out of school youth, and it puts them in a high-risk situation where they may be recruited to group in conflict or involved in a drug use. And today I have Kun Niran to speak on behalf of the youth who joined USAID Chumchon Harapan program in the South. Please welcome Kun Niran to share his story with us.
Hello everyone, my name is Niran Pasakor, Chumchon Harapan alumni from Yala province. I have joined Chumchon Harapan 6 years ago and have been trained many skills and implemented out the first round of community development projects called Ancient Ramen Dagger. The community development program was a success as my team, and I communicate directly with the community leaders and receive support and meet the needs of the community This process is community-based learning that builds effective community engagement and allows them to communicate naturally and teach me to realize on the importance of education, train me on planning my life goal, and provided space for me and my friend to shine our potential appropriately. Currently, I'm studying year 1 at Prince of Songkhla University, the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, social work major. Many skills I learned from Chumchon Harapan helped me a lot in preparing me as a future social worker. Thank you.
Thank you, Niran. As I work closely with him and also work closely with his friend for over 6 years, I can see his positive development, and I see that he can use his potential to meet his own needs and also meet community needs as well. And in the same time, he and his friend can bring Buddhist and Muslim people in community together. Thank you for your participation. So shall I turn over the floor to you, Kun Sunisa?
Thank you very much, Kun Sophia and Kun Niran. I would say that it's such an inspiring story, and I believe that there are many more youth that want to be part of this great program like this and want to receive the opportunities like Kun Niran did. So, all right. I think as we have seen, the Kinan has been encouraging youth to be equipped with all the necessary 21st century skills to become good citizens in the digital era. So last but not least, so before we leave today, can you share with me what other necessary knowledge and skills for the new generation? What other necessary skills that you think that we have to add on for our new generation? Can you throw your message in the chat box to let us know? I want to hear your voice. Thank you very much, Kun Nadia. Integrity, yes, of course, integrity. Yeah, supposed to be added on in the 21st century skill, the integrity. What else? The sense of the social responsibility. Yeah, yes, of course, empathy. Yes, I love that very much. I love that. Maybe, you know, like the world of the digital era is, you know, it's a big barrier of, you know, people to people interaction and of course empathy. Kun Jarosi said is the higher thinking order. Yeah, very complex. Pitching yourself, interviews, applications, of course, for the career future, right? Adaptability. Kun Kankamon, patience. Yes, agility, patience. Kun Nadia, Kun Pia, one personal branding. Yes, yes, I would say that's very essential, especially in this era, which is, you know, like people like to, you know, branding yourself, critical thinking, very much. Thank you. Kun Esa, and soft skill. Kun Phương from Vietnam. Thank you very much. So I think the time is running out. Before I leave, I would say I would like to thank you for this great active participation with us all along. And of course, I would say that together we can shape the world to be the better place to live for our young generation. We could not have been here without our great collaboration with our key partners that shown here. And on behalf of Kinan Foundation Asia and our key partners, I would like to thank you I would like to thank you for all, you know, making time to join us this morning. It's been our pleasure to host this event. And the surprise is awaiting you in the main hall. So in a second, you will be passed to the main hall to attend the closing session. Thank you very much. สวัสดีค่ะ
Again, we hope that the two breakout sessions, Economic and Education of the Future and New Generation of Young Generation, have shed light on Kinan's commitment to society from small businesses and teachers to youth and children, which is of paramount importance to building capacity for a better future in Thailand and in Southeast Asia. Of course, all of our missions wouldn't be possible without your support. So before we bid adieu today, please welcome Mr. Richard Bernhardt, Executive Director of Kinan Foundation Asia, to give a closing remarks for this milestone event.
Thank you. On behalf of the Kinan Foundation Asia, we are very thankful for your participation in our first annual reception. As we've mentioned, for the last 25 years, we've worked with all of you to transform education and drive economic and social inclusion in the region, not only in Thailand, but in Vietnam and ASEAN. And we do this through building the capacities over 3.5 million people with the knowledge, technology, and skills for a better future. I hope that in the breakout rooms, you were able to get a good feel of the journey our beneficiaries take from education to employment. Through adapting international best practices, we're able to build the technical and soft skills needed to succeed in industry and society 4.0. We hope that you all enjoyed today's event and leave with the understanding that together we can create innovative approaches to drive sustainable development. To help us continue delivering impactful programming, please take the brief satisfaction survey. Your feedback is highly appreciated. During this challenging and disruptive time, our support for society is more crucial than ever. We will never stop striving to do better, and the ongoing support of our partners is vital to continuation of our impactful programming. Thank you for your continued support and partnership. To stay connected and learn more about our work and its impact, please visit our website and follow us on social media. Again, we at Kinan Foundation Asia sincerely thank all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kun Richard, for the inspiring remarks. We are proud to present you also our 2021 annual report. So please scan the QR code to download the report. Alternatively, the URL is also in the chat box. And to help us continue delivering impactful programming, please take a brief satisfaction survey because your feedback is highly appreciated. The QR code you can see on the slide or head to the chat box to take the survey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our morning. Thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to welcoming you at next year's event. สวัสดีค่ะ